You've affirmed thousands of lines visualized for hours, prayed in the dark, and the bank statement still hasn't changed. It isn't that you lack faith, it's that you've been using the language of a petitioner in a universe that responds to the language of command. Florence Scovel Shinn. The woman behind your word. Is your wand taught that the word when spoken from an empowered state is law, not hope, not haggling? Law. Picture the universe as a flawless mirror. Each time you say, "Please help me pay this bill," the mirror can only reflect the signal of lack you just broadcast. But when you believe, as not merely believe in recognizing the creative life, breathing through you, your wording changes frequency from request to decree, from someday to now. When the frequency shifts, reality follows quietly without strain, like a judge's single ringing gavel, case closed. You don't just want tips, you want proof. In Florence-style practice, signs often land fast, sometimes within 24-48 hours. An unexpected call, a forgotten payment, a door that cracks open. But one ethical principle never moves. Every decree is issued under grace, and in perfect ways for the good of all. That clause unlocks flow, calms the heart, and keeps your karma clean. And don't chant the line like a charm. Mindless repetition only broadcasts doubt. Say it once from stillness, then notice. In minutes, you'll get a 4-step formula to turn wishing into command. Sharp aim, a precise, measurable intention. Still stance, nervous system settled, shoulders, soft, breath, slow. The strike one short, decisive sentence. The seal whole body assumption, and the art of recognizing signs. Before that, we'll do F-minute, enter the silence ritual. Florence style, lower the breath, gather attention at the heart, connect with infinite intelligence, and speak one decree with the grace clause. You'll also get a translation sheet 10, common begging shortage lines and their command, /presence, upgrades, so you can change your inner language today. And to protect your sacred ground after the decree, I'll give you a 48-hour checklist how to log synchronicities, tell restless curiosity from quiet recognition, and what to do instead of digging up the seed by checking every 5 minutes. Whether you're hearing this from a quiet kitchen in Ohio, a freeway in California, or a tiny New York apartment, hear me, you don't need 5 more years or special luck. You need to relearn your language the way Florence taught and stand firm in it. Next up, Step 1, Sharp Aim. Why I Need Money Dilutes Power, and how to rewrite it into a measurable, time-bound, grace-anchored decree the universe can answer with uncanny precision. Ready to enter the silence and speak once clearly, let's go. If you've ever sat at the end of the month, opened your banking app and whispered, "Please, just be enough," you are not alone. From New York to Texas, Seattle to Miami, most of us have used the language of a petitioner in a universe that behaves like a flawless mirror. Florence Scovel Shinn doesn't ask you to pretend. She asks for a fundamental shift in the identity that speaks. When you speak as someone lacking, the mirror can only reflect lack. When you speak with sacred authority, your word becomes law under grace and in perfect ways. Picture an ordinary moment. You walk into a grocery store in Ohio. The image of a bill flashes in your mind and out slips, "I don't know if I can afford this." Harmless. Not really. That sentence is a hidden command stamped on reality. I am the one who doesn't have enough. The universe isn't rewarding or punishing you. It's reflecting the frequency you broadcast. The core move in this part is to change your inner frequency from pleading to command, from hoping to already being, from believe in some distant power to believe as the creative life breathing through you. Psychology has a name for this attention bias. What you repeatedly tell yourself becomes the lens your eyes look through. Speak from fear, and you only notice proof of fear. Speak from being supported, and you start catching opportunities you used to miss. Not magic, just the precision of inner consistency. Try this 3-minute mirror check now. Step 1. Write 3 sentences you usually say when money worries hit. Step 2. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. 3 rounds to settle your nervous system. Step 3. Rewrite each line using this power frame. Present identity plus specific scope plus under grace plus timing. Read each once calmly, no tremble, no rush, then close the notebook. In that small act, you've stepped out of the petitioner's role and into gentle authority. A quick translation kit, you can speak softly to yourself, no drama needed. Universe, please give me money. Money reaches me rightly and easily under grace now. I hope I can cover this month's bills. What's needed is already prepared and flows into my account in peace. I hope they raise my salary. The right salary offer appears and is approved this week under grace. I hope customers buy. Aligned customers find me today and pay gladly for the value I bring. I'm scared of my credit card debt. A graceful solution for Card X opens now. I am safe and free. I want to be rich. Wealth is my nature and expresses in my life now under grace. No idea if that receivable will clear. Receivable X disperses fully and on time to me. Wish I had an investment opportunity. A fitting investment appears clearly and is confirmed by clean signals. When will money ever feel easy? My financial freedom is unfolding and strengthening each day. Maybe I don't deserve it. I am innately worthy of abundance and receive it in calm. Notice the ethics line in each command, under grace in perfect ways for the good of all. This is Florence's guardrail. Command is not coercion, not taking from someone else's channel. It opens the right channel for everyone involved. That clause relaxes the fear of what if I harm someone, cleans your energy, and lets the mirror reflect clearly. But if my account is negative, isn't money arrives now, just lying to myself, no. A command doesn't deny facts, it places you under a higher law. You still make the call, pay, negotiate, only now you do it from authority, not panic. That single shift lets you hear the subtle prompts, who to contact, how to phrase an email, what term to adjust. Those are often the first signs the mirror sends back within 24-48 hours, as ideas cause emails or messages. When worry spikes, Bill's old failures don't frantically repeat your decree that broadcast doubt. Use a soft denial to clear the channel, then return to quiet. I do not accept that lax script. Fear images have no power here. I stand on the law of enough. Then take 3 replacements in action, a 15-minute budget review, a warm, professional invoice reminder, and a small gift, a coffee, a tip to remind your body the stream still flows. A close-to-home example, a freelancer in Austin, had a payment overdue for 3 months. She used to write, "Please pay me." After practicing quiet stance, she spoke once, "Payment for Project A reaches me rightly and easily now, under grace." She didn't chant it again. The next morning, a simple thought landed update the invoice to a clearer template and add a fast pay link. 10 minutes of action. That afternoon, "So sorry we missed this paid." Was it a miracle? It was a mirror reflecting someone who stopped begging and started speaking law. Add these 4 supporting pieces and enter the silence. 5 minutes, sit upright, hand to heart, 4 to 6 breath, thank 3 present goods, speak your decree once, close with thank you completed under grace. 48. Our journal 3 columns sign put meaning action so you recognize instead of hunt. Ethics frame choose outcomes good for all. Never name a specific person to pay you. Keep channels open. Context, menus, salary raise, online sales receivables, credit card, prepare 1 clean decree for each, swap in the names amounts as needed. None of this turns you into a bossy person barking at the world. It restores you to your rightful post, the steward of your words. Florence calls it, putting the word back into worthy hands yours. The body will tell you when you've got it right. Warmer chest, looser shoulders, longer exhale. That's your green light, no need to repeat. Let's anchor it with community. In the comments, share your city and a single line you just rewrote. If you feel you've stepped from petitioner to commander type, I hold sacred ground. Your words won't just lift someone else, they'll nail your own decision into place. If your old line was, "I need money," Here's the upgrade. Speak with sharp aim. Vague words send a fuzzy signal. The universe mirrors fuzz with fuzz. So we get precise, but we stay ethical and open-handed. Think of it like writing a delivery address. Something tasty sometimes confuses the driver. 2 pizzas, 6:30 p.m., 2:45. Main Saint code 0925 gets dinner to your door. In the same way, I need money is missing the house number, while $3,200 for this month's rent in peace by Friday under grace gives reality a clean route to your doorstep. The 3 pillars of sharp aim: specific amount, how much for what. Realistic timing today by Friday this week. Open channel, let life choose the best route. Don't lock it to one person or path. Always include the ethical key under grace in perfect ways for the good of all involved. Isn't being specific the same as trying to control? Nope. Specificity clarifies the destination. Control tries to dictate the vehicle. You write 245 Main Saint by 6:30 p.m., not a blonde driver in a blue car using Route A. Let wisdom pick the cleanest path. Everyday US snapshots how sharp aim lands Austin TX overdue invoice. Vague, please pay me. Sharp $1,150 for Project A arrives right and easy by Wednesday under grace. One calm decree, then a neat nudge, add a fast pay link, and a clearer subject line. 10 minutes later, the system is ready. That afternoon, the payment clears. Specificity opens action instead of trapping you in vague waiting. New York and Way salary talk. Vague, I hope they give me a raise. Sharp, the right salary proposal is presented clearly and approved this week under grace. Expect bridges a meeting. Invite well-timed market data or a manager's prompt. You're not forcing a person, you're calling the best fit scenario for everyone involved. California online shop. Vague, I wish for orders. Sharp 10 aligned orders appear. Today, customers happy to pay for the value I bring under grace. Then you open the door, refresh product, copy update, hero images, run a gentle promo, quiet decree, clean tweaks, natural flow. Ohio, credit card stress. Vague, please don't let collections call. Sharp, a graceful solution for Card X opens now. I am safe and free under grace. Solutions can be restructured at terms, a refund, a well-matched side contract. You're not pleading, you're opening. A 7-minute practice to turn need into a clean address, title a page, money delivery address. Min 1-2, list 1 urgent need and 1 meaningful desire, no more than 2. Min 3-4, write the amount, deadline, and purpose, then add under grace, in perfect ways, for the good of all. Min 5, hand to heart inhale. 4 exhale. 6 3 rounds. Name 3 things you're grateful for. Min 6, read the decree once in a normal, steady voice. Min 7, fold the paper and place it beneath something that symbolizes order. A book, a pen case. This is your physical seal, done. The 3-question safety filter. Am I assigning this to a specific person? If yes, loosen the channel. Could this harm anyone directly or indirectly? If yes, reinforce the grace clause. Do I feel peace when I read it? If not, breathe and soften until your body says yes. When inner doubt fights your outer words. Writing $3,000 by Friday while whispering this will never happen. Broadcast 2 frequencies. Don't hammer the decree 50 times, that only amplifies doubt. Clear the static with 3 soft denials, then return to quiet. I do not accept the lack script. Skeptic images have no power here. I stand on the law of enough. Afterward, take 1 small concrete step, budget pass, warm reminder, tiny gift, tip, so your body remembers the stream still flows. Measure movement the smart way, 24 to 48 hours. Sharp aim isn't code for obsessive checking. Log event bridges emails, calls ideas timely discounts, then take the next matching step. Keep a 48-hour journal with 3 columns: sign, meaning, action. You're not hunting, you're cooperating. Use today toolkit. Money address template. Specific amount, plus for X, plus by Y, plus under grace, in perfect ways for the good of all. Clarity and open channel matrix, left column equals clear result. $3,200 rent. Right column equals open means through the best fit channel. 5 context menus collections, salary talk, online sales, credit card, new job. Prepare 1 clean decree per context. Fill in numbers/dates as needed. Common mistake checklist vagueness, forcing the path, missing the grace clause, repeating in doubt, forgetting to log 48-hour signs. Small giving frame, add a light generous act right after the decree to cue abundance in your nervous system. Finally, let's anchor this together. Comment with 1 your city state, and 2 1 sharp aim line you just wrote. Feel free to blur the last digits and include under grace. Your public line is both a promise to yourself and a small lantern for someone walking the same dark room you walked yesterday. Florence, footnote for your heart: prosperity flows fastest when you stay open, all doors are free, all channels open, and you add the grace clause. Your ships really do come in over a calm sea. Imagine rush hour in New York or Dallas, horns, blaring notifications pinging your mind, buzzing like a courtroom before the gavel. In that state, you could say, money comes to me 100 times, and it would still sound like static. Florence Scovel Shinn never told us to shout. She taught us to return to stillness so 1 sentence can actually touch the law. Stillness isn't hiding, it's the stance from which every command is issued, quiet, steady, and unmoved like a judge before the gavel falls. Why does stillness matter? Because the universe is a mirror. It reflects your state, not your wish. When body and mind are noisy, your words transmit noise, and life reflects confusion, delay, almost, but not quite. When you downshift, longer breath, softer shoulders, slower pulse, the signal goes clean. Your command carries quiet authority. That's the tone money and opportunity recognize. Now step into a 5-minute Florence-style ritual, simple, unfussy, powerful enough to change your daily signal. Minute 0. Set the space. Silence notifications for 5 minutes. Sit upright, feet on the floor. Place 1 small order object in front of you, a notebook, a pen. This is your gentle altar to remind you loving discipline, not chaos. Minute 1. Downshift the breath. 4 to 6. Right hand over heart. Inhale to a 4-count, exhale to a 6-count. 6 rounds. With each exhale, let a worry drop to the floor. You're not suppressing, you're letting it pass. Your nervous system begins to move from vigilance to safety. Minute 2. Seed with thanks. Eyes closed quietly. Name 3 things. You already have a roof site, someone who helped you. No need for big emotion, just fairness. Gratitude turns scarcity into sufficiency before money even appears. Minute 3. Soft denials. Clear the channel. Whisper 3 feather-light lines. I do not accept the lax script. Doubt has no authority here. I stand on the law of enough. You're not fighting fear. You're removing its funding. Minute 4. Enter the silence. Open your palms. Drop your shoulders. Let silence work. Do not try to think positive. Feel the body settle, deeper breath, a warm line across the chest, eyelids easy. If thoughts pop up, smile and return to 4 to 6 breathing. Stillness here is the foundation of authority. Minute 5. Seal, don't command yet. Hand on your notebook. Whisper, I am ready to speak 1 word under grace in perfect ways for the good of all. Stop there. We'll issue the command in the next part. Today you just get steady. If bills are swirling, you might ask, how can I sit still? Precisely because of the bills. Stillness isn't avoidance. It's a role change from being pushed around by costs to standing where costs line up in order. In the quiet, practical wisdom surfaces, the email you should send a refundable charge a friend to ping. Those quiet nudges are the first signs that you're tuned in. How you know you've entered stillness: 1. Breath naturally drops into your belly. 2. Jaw and shoulders unclench. 3. A felt sense of enough, even before anything new happens. If these aren't present, don't force it. Sit water walk for 60 seconds, then do 1 or 2 more rounds of 4 to 6 breathing. Don't turn the ritual into superstition. Florence's practical stillness cleansed the channel. It's not a charm. You don't need crystals, bowls, or incense. Have them if you like, never required. The only requirement is your quality calm, simple, grace-filled. Stillness doing nothing. Stillness is the launch pad for right action. Once you're quiet, you act like someone with a flashlight, fewer moves, better aim. 1 call to the right person. 1 invoice rewritten clearly. 1 product description refined by a few precise words. That's action under grace, unhurried, unmessy. If anxiety returns after the ritual, don't reissue the command yet. Use this 90-second jammer blocker instead. 30s of 4 to 6 breathing. 30s to tidy your desk or set a payment reminder. 30s for 1 small generous act tip. Someone send thanks. You're telling your body-mind, I'm broadcasting, already have. Too busy. Do the 60-second micro-silence. In an elevator, or right before you open Zoom, eyes closed, 5 cycles of 4 to 6 breathing, whisper under grace. 1 quiet minute can save you 48 chaotic hours. Pocket stillness script, read silently, anytime. Right now I enter gentle silence. I lay down the old stories. I know I am supported. I allow wisdom to reveal. I stand in grace. And from here my word is law. Helpful tools to make stillness a habit. Body map. Mark the 3 spots you tense most. Jaw, shoulders, belly. Each ritual touch and say, release. Faster body awareness equals faster calm. Silence. Journal 3 tiny lines. Before 1 word. During 1 sensation. After 1 sign. After a week, you'll see patterns that precede money flow. Triggers you love: soft rain audio. A favorite scent, a personal cue word. Stillness, grace, quiet. Repeat them, and your brain learns to drop in faster. Hard day tweak. If the mind won't settle, write 3 worries, fold the page, and place it under your notebook, symbolically handing it to law. Then do 60 to 90 seconds of quiet. Some is better than none. Soft boundaries. Tell family/teammates you'll be away for 5 minutes daily to reset, create respect for your silence. And if you don't feel spiritual fireworks, you're not doing it wrong. Stillness isn't a spectacle, it's a habit. Many signs arrive looking ordinary. A better email subject. A person you suddenly remember to message, a number that lines up perfectly. Don't despise small doors. The law often walks through the smallest one. Community cue. To widen the field. Comment with 1, your city/state. 2, 1 body signal that tells you you've entered stillness. Warm shoulders, deeper breath, lighter chest. And 3, your personal cue word, e.g. stillness, grace, quiet. If you feel the touch of silence right, I enter the silence. You'll be surprised how many are learning the same skill, and when a community gets quiet together, the shared channel opens. Next, we move to the strike, speaking 1 short decree from the stillness you just built, and the seal. How to lock the decree so energy doesn't leak, plus a 48-hour protocol to recognize signs, take the right size step, and protect your sacred ground without restless checking. Breathe once, hand to heart, and meet me at the gavel where word becomes law. You've set a sharp aim and found your stillness. Now it's gavel time. In Florence Scovel Shinn's spirit, the word isn't a charm you chant. It's a ruling delivered once from a heart at peace. Picture the scene: a quiet kitchen in Ohio, or a parked car along a California curb, hand resting on your notebook spine, long breath, steady eyes, soft. No begging, no bracing. You let inner knowing lead and speak 1 short, decisive sentence. Your decree can sound like this: Money comes to me rightly sufficiently and easily now, under grace, in perfect ways, for the good of all. Or if you prefer a more specific edge, $3,200 for this month's rent appears for me now under grace. We specify the outcome. Keep the channel open and anchor the ethics. More important than any word is your tone calm, like setting a stone in its exact place. Speak at a natural volume. You don't need big emotion. Authority doesn't shout. When it's said, you close the door, no repeating, no reminding the universe. Then comes the seal, the invisible lock, that stops energy from leaking. Many people decree and then panic. Is it working? They start repeating lines, checking accounts, pinging half their contacts. Those moves broadcast doubt and loosen the ruling they just issued. Florence's seal is simple: give thanks as if it's finished. Whisper, I'm grateful this is already complete under grace in perfect ways. Draw a single line under the decree and close the notebook. A physical gesture closes the lid. From here you enter the 48-hour covenant. The 48-hour covenant isn't a promise that money falls from the sky in 2 days. It's a frame for recognition. Reality usually answers in layers. Layer 1. Whispers a bright idea, a line you stumble upon, a name that pops into mind. Layer 2. Doors a meeting, invite a check-in text, a warm referral. Layer 3. Flow funds, land a refund. Posts a contract, closes an old balance, resolves. Your job isn't to hover, it's to notice and match each sign with a right-size step. Keep a 48-hour log, 3 columns, sign, meaning, action. For example, 10:15 a.m. Add a fast pay link to the invoice, meaning open the receiving lane. Action, update and resend with a warm professional note. 4:20 p.m. Old friend, are you still doing X? Meaning doorway. Action, reply within 10 minutes, propose a neat package, book a call. 8:05 p.m. Article about a card refund program, meaning smooth payment channel. Action, call support. Confirm terms, submit the request. 48. Hour. Donut. Do. Keep your posture soft and steady. Use 4 to 6 breathing while waiting. Take a small step within 5-15 minutes of each sign, unhurried, no frenzy. Repeat only the seal of thanks completed under grace, not the decree. Don't repeat the original decree to turn up the volume. Don't check accounts every 15 minutes. Pick 2 fixed times per day. Don't assign who must bring the money. Specify the destination, keep channels open. No clear movement yet after 48 hours. Don't declare failure. Run a 3-point review. You are not cancelling the first ruling. You're clarifying the field. Clarity is the aim. Numeric, time-bound, and open channel. Calm. Did you decree from stillness, or was your chest still pounding? Seal. Did you close the lid with gratitude, or keep leaking energy through checking and fretting? If pressure tempts you to repeat, switch to soft denials, plus substitute action. A 4 to 6 breath. I do not accept the rush script. Doubt has no authority here. Then 1 10 to 15 minute step. Tidy a spend. Send a warm invoice reminder. Tighten a product description or your LinkedIn bio. This is co-creation, not doing it all alone. Ready-made decrees for everyday US moments swap in your numbers/dates. On receivable. Amount for project transfers in full by day, date under grace. Rent. Amount for rent appears rightly easily by date under grace. Sales, hash of orders. Aligned orders close today. Customers are glad to pay for the value I bring under grace. Job. The best fit offer reveals itself this week with fair compensation under grace. Credit card, a graceful solution for. Card name, opens now. I am safe and free under grace. Keep your ethical armor on under grace in perfect ways for the good of all involved. No coercing anyone, no shifting burdens, no rebound force. When the heart is ethically calm, doubt drops by itself. Embodied authority, how it feels in your body. Your voice sits a half tone lower, shoulders release, belly softens. After the decree, a hush often passes, as if a door clicks shut. That's your seal, it is done. Thank you. Then you get up and do the ordinary things with the quiet poise of someone who knows. Tiny rituals that help the brain trust you. Gavel tap, touch your pen lightly to the page once after the decree, somatic, case closed. 2 fixed check-ins, e.g., 11:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. to scan email accounts, no peeking outside those windows. 48-hour log labels, call, email, idea, synchronicity, referral, so you can tick fast. Quiet day protocol. If the first 24 hours are silent, one small gift or tip, one warm reconnection message, and a 10-minute channel tidy desk budget. Words and actions board, every decree paired with 1-2 gentle doable steps so you walk with the law instead of waiting on the couch. Close exactly where you began, one sentence spoken once from peace, then a matching step. The universe meets a clear word with a clear path, and each small response you make becomes the next stone in that path. Once you've spoken your decree and sealed it with thanks, the game changes. You stop acting like a petitioner and become the keeper of sacred ground. Imagine your ground as a bright circle edged with grace. Inside the circle, you allow only what strengthens the ruling steady breath. Small actions that match the signs. Quiet gratitude, light-giving simple order. Outside the circle, you refuse the leaks, checking accounts every 15 minutes, optimizing the decree again, telling lack stories, debating with skeptics. Each time you stand inside that circle, your channel stays clean, the mirror clears, and results find you more easily. First meet inner doubt without wrestling it. It's crafty. This will take forever. You're delusional. Don't argue. Use soft denials, gentle and final. I do not accept the lack script. Doubt has no authority here. I stand on the law of enough. Then take one grounded micro step, tidy a subject line, add a fast-pay link book. The call, clear your desk. Tiny action is the anchor that keeps you out of the anxiety loop. Now, for outside noise bills, notifications, complaints. Here's your 90-second jammer blocker. 30 seconds of 4-6 breathing. 30 seconds tidying. One small space, a drawer, or your desktop. 30 seconds of light generosity, a thank you, a small tip. Those 3 moves tell your nervous system, I'm broadcasting as one who has. The decree is issued. Law is at work. When people doubt you, sometimes family, there's no need to persuade. Smile, I'm practicing positive language and light discipline. It makes me calmer and more effective. Then change the subject. Refusing argument is a way of guarding your ground. Don't let anyone walk you outside the circle you just drew. Conflicting signs will appear, a promising meeting invite lands the same day, an unexpected expense shows up. Which is real? Use Florence's filter piece before payoff. True signs carry a quiet yes in the chest. False signs borrow the costume of urgent riding on tightness. And if you don't, then you're not a fortune teller. You're a frequency keeper. Choose the step that increases order, and peace, it moves life forward and fortifies your ground. If 48 hours pass without something obvious, don't undo your ruling. Run a clean audit without yanking the seed. 1. Clarity does the decree. Name the amount, timing, and include the grace clause too. Calm. Did you speak from stillness or from panic? 3. Seal. Did you close with gratitude, or have you been leaking energy through constant checking? If needed, add a light clarification. I keep the original order. I only clarify. Detail under grace, then reseal with thanks. You're not digging up the seed, you're weeding the bed. Ethics is your foundation stone. Keep the clause under grace in perfect ways for the good of all involved. Don't command a person, don't bind a name, don't manipulate. Call the rightful result and let grace choose the route. When your heart rests ethically, doubt drops by half. Time and order take care of the rest. Money loves order. Set 2 fixed check-in windows, say 11:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m., and don't peek outside them. That's not rigidity, that's freedom. Between those windows, live your life work, love, walk, 10 minutes hydrate. Your body is the antenna. Sleep, water, and gentle movement keep the signal clean. Wrap the day with a simple 3-line journal. 1 sign you noticed, 1 action you took, 1 thank you. Small, consistent rhythms compound into quiet authority. What if someone who owes me is dragging their feet? Should I command them to pay? Florence would say aim at the result, not the person. The amount is paid to me rightly, easily under grace. And still do the reasonable things. Send a courteous email. Make a polite reminder call. Offer a payment plan. Keep records. Spiritual law doesn't replace civil law. The two shake hands. Make it livable with a 7-day hold the ground challenge. Each day 5 minutes of stillness, 1 decree for 1 aim, 1 grounded action, log 1 to 3 signs, 1 small gesture of giving a tip, a sincere compliment, sharing a resource. On day 7, you'll look back and see the collage, small pieces forming a picture of flow. Use the cheat sheets, common mistake checklist repeating from fear, constant checking, naming a person path missing the grace clause, ignoring small signs, public lack venting, a soft script for skeptics, and the quiet day protocol. If the first 24 hours are thin, give small send, 1 warm reconnection, 10 minutes of channel tidy. If you want to anchor this publicly, drop a comment with your city state, 1 habit you're adopting. This week, 2 fixed check-ins, the 90-second jammer, or the nightly 3-line journal, and write, I hold sacred ground. You're drawing a bright circle, not just for yourself, but for everyone learning to stand as you do. If you've come this far, you can feel something has quietly shifted, less noise, deeper breath, and a brand new role. You're no longer the petitioner. You've learned to stand. Set a sharp aim, enter stillness, make the strike 1 short, decisive decree, seal it with thanks, then guard your sacred ground so the law can do what the law does under grace in perfect ways for the good of all. Hold on to this feeling, the way a jeweler knows the glow of gold. It isn't loud, but it's certain. From here, money and opportunity stop being something you chase. They recognize your quiet authority and move toward you. That isn't magic, it's order. Before you leave, give yourself a 60-second map. Hand to heart, breathe 4-6 for 3 rounds. Reread your sharp aim amount timing under grace. Speak your decree once in a calm, even voice. Thank as if it's done. Timestamp it in a 48-hour journal and a watch for the smallest sign. Take 1 grounded action for 10 to 15 minutes. Send the email ad the fast pay link. Tighten a product description. If doubt knocks, don't shout your decree again. Use 3 soft denials. I do not accept the lax script. Doubt has no authority here. I stand on the law of enough. Then return to your day with the poise of someone who already knows. Let's anchor this together. In the comments, share your city with state and 1 decree you choose today. Feel free to blur numbers and include under grace. If this resonated, add I command once and trust fully. I hold sacred ground. Your words won't just lift others, they'll nail your own decision in place. You can also support the channel with a like and subscribe, not to feed the algorithm, but to keep a steady place where we practice the discipline of the word. Each week you'll get short practices, real case studies, and context-specific decrees, debt salary talks, sales credit cards, new roles, all wrapped in grace so your heart stays calm and your channel stays clean. Quick tools you can screenshot. 7-day hold the ground. Challenge. 5 minutes of stillness. 1 decree. 1 grounded action log. 1 3 signs. 1 small act of giving. On day 7, you'll see the flow picture made of ordinary pieces. Money delivery address. Amount for purpose. By deadline. Under grace. In perfect ways for the good of all. 2 fixed check-ins within 48 hours, e.g., 11:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Outside, those don't check. Freedom comes from gentle discipline. 48-hour journal. 3 columns sign. Meaning, action. Don't dismiss small signals, a name, a thought, a notification. Before we say goodbye, hand to heart, and whisper one last line for today. I speak once under grace, and the world answers in peace. Next video ready-made decrees for 5 common US money scenarios, plus a step-by-step 48-hour protocol illustrated with real stories. Stay with us. Financial ease isn't luck. It begins with the right words spoken in the right spirit at the right time.